This looks like a relatively new IBC tote. Now, they are pretty cheap.
If you're thinking about starting a pressure washing business, but you want to learn more about the equipment, mixing chemicals, how to clean every surface on a residential job site, property protection, and much, much more, check out the How to Wash course. It'll be the first link in the comment section and the description.
What is up, guys? Welcome back to the Lean and Mean Academy. I'm Aaron Parker, where we talk about one truck, big profits. Okay, so today I'm going to show you guys another rig that we just got back at Soft Washers HQ. I like to keep you guys updated on my brother and what he's doing in his business. Now, I'm going to put a link up above for the rig that this rig came from. Now, this isn't a new rig per se, but this thing has a purpose. And I think it's notable for you guys, some of you guys who are wanting to kind of get into this world of cleaning fast food restaurants. You want to clean some of these places with grease and places that require heat, or they feel like they want to require heat. A lot of times heat's not needed unless it's like super bad, but they want to require heat. They want to require specialty things just because they think it sounds better. And so they do. So you kind of have to work into their system if you're wanting to get those jobs. I'll go deeper into that in the video. But before we do, if you're looking to launch your business into 2022, you want to learn how to mix all the chemicals, how to clean all the substrates, how to do the process of washing the correct way from the pros. Cody Yarbrough, Mike Vadan, Justin Rogers, and myself developed an awesome course called How to Wash. This course has rave reviews. It is the complete process of just that, how to wash. And it is killing it this year with a lot of new guys who want to just cut the learning curve, get all the information to where they can go back and study it. Once you buy it, it's yours forever. Go ahead and click the first link in the description, first link in the comments, if that's something that you're wanting to do. Now let's jump into this video, okay? So, as I said, I'll put the link to the video where this rig came from. So this rig is a cannibalization, a product, if you will, of another rig, another two rigs that were in the shop just sitting, okay? This heater, 8 gallon a minute rig's got a heater. This thing will go up and it'll make steam beautifully. Okay, that was on a trailer that is in that link. And this guy came with a skid that my brother bought, and this thing just laid dormant. The rig was being used, the washer was being used, but the heater was never being used. So Pierce scored about 10 different fast food chain restaurants, and he is now starting to clean those, and they require that. So this rig is built to be pulled by a rig that has a skid on it, right? By truck with a skid, and this will be pulled behind it just in case they want us to use heat. It's always there. Now, I don't prefer IBC totes. And look, a little pro tip, if you guys are going to use IBC totes, you really need to make sure what was in them before. Because if they have, like, if there was like a glue in them or a grease or something that keeps flaking off, and you don't have the proper filtration systems, and you don't clean this thing out really, really well, you can destroy your pumps. That's something that's been known to happen. Guys want to run cheap. They want to go with the free IBC tote. I get it. It's cheap. It sounds fun. But you could be walking into a disaster if you don't pay attention to what was in this before. This looks like a relatively new IBC tote. Now, they are pretty cheap. If you're rolling with these around, everybody knows what you're about. They know you're brand new in the game. They know you ain't been in it for a while if you're rolling with IBC totes, okay? So it's just not something. But here's the thing. This rig will probably sit here 90% of the time. And then when Pierce and his team go out to clean those places, they'll take it with them. It's not something, obviously, that he's pulling around all day because it's not even next to the shop, okay? It's over here in a different spot on the property. But I just want to kind of walk you through what this is. This unit right here will go all the way up to steam production. So will that one. Nice little Hydrotech, Hydromax. Brands don't really matter. It's just a Honda with a burner attached to it. Same Beckett's situation with the burner. And they're just consistent units. You know, the unloaders are decent. who knows, man? Everything breaks on these things. It doesn't really matter. The biggest thing is you just need to be ready to buy another one, okay? He's also got a 35-gallon chem tank that he hasn't plumbed up all the way. Nice new straps he's got here. Nice new plumbing. I don't know if that might be like 1.5 or something. Yeah, because that's 1 inch. So that's probably a 1.5 coming out of here. Yep, 1.5 inch EMT into his filtration systems right here, okay? And then he's got his big banjo fittings going into those. So obviously enough flow. This will be plenty as long as the water pressure at the place is fine. Don't really ever want to run with it fully loaded. And I know I'm going to have somebody talk to me about how it needs to be centered over the axle, but here's what they're not factoring in. They're not factoring in the thousands of pounds that are sitting on the tongue. So this weighted like that is probably the best case scenario, because it's not like you got one GX 690 sitting over the tongue here. You've got a whole steel frame and 2 GX 698 gallons a minute stacked on this rig. Now, he may go and get him some hose reels, maybe some reel deals or something like that to slap on here. But here's the thing, like I told you, this unit is going to be pulled by a skid unit. All right, so it's already going to have all the hose reels on it. He could just hook up to this heat if he wants to. He's also got a reclaim system that'll fit on his skid unit as well if he wants to use that, or if they, you know, feel like they want to be persnickety about it. A lot of times in our area of the world, they don't. You guys, the Pacific Northwest, they are, and to each their own, right? Whatever. They can be persnickety if they want. Just charge for it. Make sure you charge extra for reclaim. Reclaim is not a part of the process. Even if they want to think it is, it's not a part of the process. They can pay extra for the reclaim. Some people may disagree. I hope you do. Put it in the comments. And let me know if you agree or disagree on that we should charge more for having to reclaim water on these facilities, okay? I think you definitely should. A lot of guys in Nashville, where I'm at, it's $1,000 extra just to reclaim, okay? Just to reclaim, okay? So make sure you get your pricing right. As you know, I'm all about that. So this is a cool rig, little compact single axle rig. Definitely don't want to run with it heavy, full of water, but I think this could be one of those little sneaky rigs that you can pull in, do some work with. And honestly, a lot of times guys just think they want heat in the place. As long as you're not cleaning heavy grease or, you know, a grease trap or something like that, you don't even need heat that much. Usually it's just cleaning concrete or something like that, and cold water will get that done if you're using a nice degreaser and you're doing it proper. So we always have that in the tank to where we can appease them and make it to where they're happy. So I wanted to show you this little Mad Max cannibalized rig here, straight out of the game. I know you guys like to circle jerk about equipment, so it's true. That's what you like. This shit ain't gonna make you no money. You got to get your marketing right. If Pierce didn't have 7 to 10 units, here's what I'm explaining here. If he didn't have 7 to 10 fast food restaurants wanting it done, do you believe this would have been built? No, because it wasn't before. The only reason it was built is because he what? Secured the jobs. Then he had the equipment built. He didn't have the equipment built and then secure the jobs. Oh shit. Mind blown. Yes. Get the jobs, then get the equipment. I love you guys. I'll see you in the next video.